Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, I guess. Or Happy Singles Awareness Day if you're me, because I'm all alone. But you know, let's just say I wasn't alone, and so now we're gonna test to see how good of a partner I could be in this game called Love Choice, which is it's not really a dating sim. Hold on, I need to do some research again. This is a game about understanding, this is a game about partnership, and this is a game about emotional awareness. I mean, of course, this is not like the most gamer thing to do, but I thought, like, you know, for Valentine's Day, you know? Also, by the time this video is out, it's probably past Valentine's Day, but I swear I did this on Valentine's Day, so just... You gotta trust me on this one. Let's just see how terrible of a partner I could be. Love game, love distance, or love detective? Love game. Let's do love game. I'm a game developer. There's a game jam today. Cool. A game jam is a game development event. Participants have just 48 hours to make a game around a given theme. I was part of a game jam once. I don't think we finished the game though. Sometimes, if you're lucky, there might be girls in your game jam. I mean, of course that's the first thing you think of when you try to join a game jam. Of course it is. I guess my team didn't have much luck this time. The jam starts on a Friday afternoon. Most of the team will spend the first night coming up with ideas and designing their game. Everything is going well with my team. We quickly came up with an idea, so I'm taking a short break to have a look around. That's when I notice her. Her team is sitting next to mine. It looks like her team is in the middle of an intense discussion. Then I hear one of them say, "Let's just take a break and try again in 10 minutes. Her teammates leave their chairs, leaving her alone, writing her notes. This is my chance to talk to her, I think to myself. I check my hair and clothes and put on the best smile I can. You know, if it were me, I'd probably be the one sitting in the corner, like checking my phone and just like not talking to anyone. God, I'm such a loner. I walk over to her, acting as naturally as possible. Hey, I'm XXX, can we be friends? Oh, the last time I've ever done that with anybody is... This is incredibly rare now. I feel like I have such a hard time approaching people as for friendship. But I also feel like randomly walking up to someone at a game jam and being like, hey, you want to hear about our game idea? Is probably not the most appropriate thing. Hey, can we be friends? She appears to be feeling awkward, but she politely introduces herself. Hi, I'm... Good talk. Oh. After the game jam ended, I found her through WeChat. Oh, of course, WeChat. Although it was kinda awkward at first, we quickly became pen pals, sharing our secrets and feelings. My friends say even though I didn't get an award at the game jam, I was the real winner. I can't argue with that. I'm so lucky to have met her. 2 weeks later, we were texting through WeChat. Now I'm waiting for a good opportunity to ask her out to a movie and maybe dinner. Ooh, making a move. I could never. My boss got mad at me today, but I just did exactly as he asked me to, and now he's blaming it on me. How can I not be upset? The boss always takes credit and subordinates take the blame, or maybe just a communication problem. No, be supportive. The boss always takes credit, subordinates take the blame. It's not fair. Most bosses are the same. They take the credit and let the subordinates take the blame. Don't take it too personally. Oh, there's more. None of my colleagues were willing to defend me. That's not fair. Wage earners like them would never offend the boss. I would probably go with the other answer, but like... They probably didn't know the whole story. It's okay. They're there. They didn't know the facts, so they decided to keep their mouths shut. I'm still upset. Why don't you hang out with me this weekend? Just have some fun, okay? Okay. Wanna go watch a movie? Copperman. JGWu or a woman who pout. I absolutely would not watch a horror movie for a date, especially when she's not feeling well. Probably a romantic comedy. I could go for that. I could. This movie looks great. Want to watch it? Well, okay. I'll see you this weekend. Yeah, movie night. Okay, I've got the movie tickets. I should find a fancy restaurant somewhere near the cinema for our date. You can never be too prepared for a date. I should try to find as many as I can. Ooh, minigame. Click the good restaurants to add them to your favorites. Avoid the bad ones. Prepare for your first date. But how do you know which ones are good or bad? Sometimes online reviews are not the most accurate, and it also depends on the demographic that's eating from that place too. Let's play. 5 stars. Put it in the folder. 5 stars. Is it just the color ones that are good? Because I'm getting mixed messages here. The grayed out ones also have 5 stars. I just don't know if those colored ones have 5 stars or not. Oh, are we playing this game? Oh god. Oh, okay. Is it this one? Did I mess up? Okay. Oh, we gotta do, oh, okay. I was never too good at paying attention to these games, especially if you move faster like this. What was the thing that popped up though? I wasn't paying attention. Aww, darn it. Oh, there's 4 hats this time. Okay, 1, 2. Position 2, 3, 1, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 3. 3, 4. 3, 4. 2, 3. 3, 4. 3, 4? 3, 4. Oh, there's too many pop-ups. This is I think I can find more. I need 2 more. 2 more. Oh, it makes you oh, that's not what I wanted. No, but I gotta put in the extra effort, right? If I want to make this like a successful date, I gotta put in the effort, you know? Okay, that should do it. It's finally the day of our date. It's my first time sitting next to her, and I can't help feeling a little nervous. I just keep telling myself to calm down and focus on the movie. Well, I mean, the movie credits are already rolling. You clearly did a good job. The movie ends, and we stay in our seats until everyone else is gone. The movie was kind of interesting. It wasn't bad. So what's next? I know a nice restaurant nearby. Oh, hot pot. Hot pot, dim sum, Southeast Asian cuisine, or sushi? Oh man. This might be like the least romantic thing, but I would take my significant other to a hot pot place. Maybe not order like the super spicy one since it's a Sichuan hot pot place. But like hot pot warms the soul. It's so it's a feel-good food. You have to. Great. How did you know that I like hot pot? Oh, you know. You know. Moonlight paints our silver outline. Moonlight paints a silver outline around her face. I can hear my heartbeat as I look at her. We are becoming closer and closer. We don't even need to speak. There's already a tacit understanding between us. A tacit under... If I ever want to be a voice actor or like voice over something, I'm gonna have some problems. I don't think there's anything more to be said. I like you. Can I hold your hand? The moon is so the moon is so beautiful. Oh. Do I go with the ideal option or do I go with what I would do? Because I am probably the most cowardly man out there. I'd probably be the stupid awkward one that'd be like, oh, the moon is so beautiful tonight. I know in Asian culture there's like there's an alternative meaning to this. I forget what the phrase is in Mandarin. The moon is so beautiful tonight. That was the beginning of our story. What, that was it? That's it? We talk to each other all the time now. We always discuss the things we have in common. We're eager to understand each other more deeply. It's like we want to zoom in and look closely into each other's hearts. I gotta go. No, stay on the phone. Okay. Bye. Uh-oh. Argument time. We haven't even confessed our love. What are we bickering about? Was it because I said I didn't? Was it because I didn't say I like you? She still likes to tell me all the troubles in her daily life, just like she used to. I believe a clever girl like her should be able to handle these kinds of problems herself. Still, she always seems to be upset about them. My boss got mad at me today, but I just did exactly as he asked me to. Now he's like, do we say the same thing? It's not gonna have the same meaning now, though. We were arguing. Why were we arguing? Do I just need to stay consistent here? They weren't involved. They probably didn't know the whole story. When you get closer, you start to notice flaws that you didn't see at first. Troubles always arise between couples. Either I bow to her or she bows to me. There's no third answer, is there? When I get home from work, she's watching her favorite Korean TV series. Empty food boxes and tissues are everywhere. Oh god, I guess I need to do it all myself. I'm so tired she can clean. No. Be a good man. Clean up. Clean up. Though I don't know what we were bickering about, so I don't know what the problem was. Time goes by so fast. It's already been 3 years since we met. 3 years ago, we met at a game jam. You came over to talk to me. Honestly, I felt awkward when you first spoke to me. Perhaps you should act more naturally. Oh, my bad. We started chatting more after that. Gradually, you became the one I talked the most. Do you still remember our first date? I posted a tweet all about it, but you didn't take me to see my favorite movie. Well, at least you found out hot pot was my favorite food. Do you remember the first time we held hands? I felt that on a beautiful night, like words would have only ruined the mood. We had more time to get to know each other afterward. We talked about what hobbies we had in common and shared everything about our lives. But our talks only ever scratched the surface. I've always wanted to share more personal thoughts with you. Though we have a good time together, sometimes we fight. You're so stubborn when we fight. I don't always want to be the one to apologize first. It means we always end up fighting about little things. I hope you'll always be there as a listener for me. Maybe I shouldn't get so upset about those little problems in my life. I know I could handle them. But sometimes I just want you to hear me out and share my feelings. I want you to know that I need more than cold advice. I'm not your colleague. We're not perfect. I believe that neither of us should have to concede to each other. A one-sided relationship won't last long. But sometimes, I just want you to tolerate my shortcomings. No. Did my sudden letter scare you? I've never shared my feelings like this before. But this will be the first and only time. Sadly, we didn't make it. But I'll never regret our relationship. I've learned a lot from it. I wish you all the best. Goodbye. No. Little awkward old me couldn't do it? Oh, come on. I have a feeling I know what went wrong. I know what answers I should have put. Why don't we try again? Let's do love distance. Oh, I have to discover at least 2 endings from the... Okay. I guess we're going back and doing this one. You guys met at a game jam. Let's get to texting. Actually, before that, would you like to hear about our game idea? She appears to be feeling awkward, but she still hears out our game idea. It's not too bad, she says in a tired voice. After that, we go through WeChat. Okay. I just need to be supportive here. I just need to... No surface level. We're supportive. Down with the boss. Down with company stereotypes and poor management or something. Wage earners like them would never offend the boss. They need to work to be able to live. I'm still upset. Why don't you hang out with me this weekend? Except what kind of movie would she want to watch? I feel like sci-fi would be the better answer. Why would I ever pick horror? For like a first date? That's a terrible idea. Let's go watch Copper Man. Well, okay. Is she still not happy with the movie? It's finally the day of our date. It's my first time sitting next to her and I can't help feeling a little nervous. The movie was kind of interesting. It wasn't bad. So what's next? I know a nice restaurant nearby. Hot pot! Great, how'd you know that I like hot pot? 'Cause I have good intuition. Moonlight paints a silver outline around her face. I can hear my heartbeat. Yeah. Hold your hand! Hold her hand! That was the beginning of our story. Like, is there an option for me to hold her hand without having to ask her to hold her hand? We talk to each other all the time now. We always discuss the things we have in common. We're eager to understand this is all the same. I gotta go. Okay, bye. No, we still argue. Why are we still arguing? Oh no. Stop arguing. She still likes to tell me all the troubles in her daily life. My boss got mad at me today. Do I have to get everything absolutely right for this to work out? Like, I want a customizable option, because some of these I would not do, right? Like, I wouldn't just like tell her feelings off. I would try to support or like be comforting. I would like to just listen. When you get closer, you start to notice flaws. Clean up for her. Clean up after her. Time goes by so fast. It's already been 3 years. 3 years ago, we met at a game jam. Honestly, I felt awkward when you first spoke to me. Perhaps you should act more naturally. I tried both options. Where can I get a third? We started chatting more after that. Gradually, you became the one I talked to the most. Do you still remember our first date? I posted a tweet all about it, but you didn't take me to see my favorite movie. There's... Ladies, females, women. How many of you actually want to go see a horror movie on your first date? Am I just the cowardly one to say that that would be a terrible idea? I just... How does that make sense? That doesn't make sense? Well, at least you found... Yeah, I know. Just hot pot, good intuition, what did I tell you? First time we held hands, I felt that on a beautiful night like that, words would have only ruined the mood. If you gave me a choice to just hold her hand without having to be stupidly asking, can I hold your hand? Does the game give me more options? I feel like I'm trying to exhaust all of my options now. Our talks only ever scratched the surface. I always wanted to share more personal thoughts. I do too! Though we have a good time together, sometimes we fight. You're so stubborn. Like, what can I do differently? I feel like there were only so many options. And if we're gonna talk probability, I feel like... Did I just pick all of the wrong options? No, don't go! Sadly, we didn't make it. But I'll never regret it. I regret it a lot. This is the second time. Come back. Wait, let me try again. I feel like... There's gotta be a way. Are you gonna give me a third option? Because otherwise I'm just gonna go with the one on the left again. Can we be friends? She appears to be feeling awkward, but she still politely introduces herself. Hi, I'm... Ugh. You don't give me any choices. I've already tried both of them. Boss man, mad at you? In this kind of situation, I would never use these kinds of responses. And again, I could be totally wrong, but I feel like a lot of females, a lot of women, they just want to be heard. They just want to share their feelings and whatnot. And so I would rather just sit there and be a listener than to like try and bounce off of what they have to say in a poor manner like this. Like, there are other ways to say the same things that I want to say. These are not it. Looks like we're gonna take her to see a horror movie now. Oh god. Moonlight, I can hear my heartbeat. I can hear me say, I like you. Probably not, but I like you. God, I really do believe that there are different ways to approach this, but I mean, again, as with like a dating sim game, it makes sense that you would give these choices. But I have a feeling, even though I've selected different choices every time, I'm still gonna get a similar ending. Because that's just the nature of a relationship. And the problem is, if it doesn't work out, it's not gonna work out anyway. Right? We're still back to bickering. Can I just like not respond back? Can we stop the arguing here? I could be the real one. Oh, there is a choice to not argue. I have to wait out some of the cutscenes, like the one after the movie. I just needed to appreciate the scenery. Oh, it's all starting to make sense now. Except we're still back here. Okay, hold on. I want to get a good ending. I know what to do. Except I don't know how to deal with this first one. Like, is there any... Oh. They've come up with an interesting theme this year, haven't they? Oh. Find a different topic of discussion. If I knew I could interact with the world and not just the text boxes, I would have done so. Like, there's so many other ways you can approach this. They've come up with an interesting theme this year, haven't they? Yeah, the man and the woman intertwined with each other. I think it implies something about love and romance. A game about love. I like it. And I feel like this picture has another meaning as well. Something like, there's always two sides to everything. Totally, I thought that too. Maybe we could incorporate love into our game. That could be really cool. Yeah, that sounds great. You should do it. You should do it. We talked about her game idea for a long time, but her teammates didn't go for it, so it never got made. What terrible teammates! She had such a wonderful idea! She only told me that later. Okay, so now I just have to think out of the box here. Now that I know timing is a thing, like, do I just let her spill her thoughts through text as I listen? Okay, let's take a back seat here. Let's listen. But she's asking a question though. I'm still going with my gut and going with the left answer because it feels more supportive than saying maybe it's just a communication problem. Because by saying this, you're kind of implying that it's both parties that are at fault. Most bosses are the same, they take the credit, don't take it too personally. I wouldn't add that at the end, honestly. I mean, it depends. It depends. Wanna go watch a movie? Is there like a hidden... Oh! Aha! I remember. She said I tweeted about it and you didn't take me to see my favorite movie. Let's go watch Home Cat. Home Cat? She wants to see the kitty movie. Wait, let's take a peek into her brain. After a long day at work, sleep is good, but hot pot for dinner. All of my answers were here this whole time. Who knew Twitter was just like an open book? No, I don't think so. I don't think Twitter is an open book. Don't approach Twitter that way, please. This tweet is essential to the plot. It's absolutely essential. What a weird day. People don't really write letters anymore, but I still think they're romantic. I finally found a nice looking one. The long-awaited NS has arrived. Happy. Watched 5 episodes in one sitting, made a meal today. I haven't cooked in ages, almost forgot how to do it. Okay, hold on. I was right about Hot Pot, but can we go steam Home Cat? Do I have that? I don't have that decision. How can I select the movie? I want to select the movie. She wants to see the kitty movie. She's still not gonna, I need my 4th choice to show up. Or is it only gonna show up because I found it this time and that I'd have to do this over again? Moonlight paints over the silver outline on her face. I can hear my heartbeat as I look at her. We are becoming closer and closer. We don't even need to speak. You even gave me the hint right here. There's already a tacit understanding between us. I don't think there's anything more to be said. You even warned me twice. Just don't say anything. Enjoy the moonlit walk with her. What else is there to be said? You guys both clearly have a mutual understanding, right? Ah, words will ruin the mood. That was the beginning of our story. Okay, so none of these answers are the text boxes. The rest of these answers are within the... That's smart. We always discuss the things we have in common. Okay, close your laptop. Keep talking to her. Or no, don't say you gotta go. Keep talking. Talk about gaming. You guys are game devs. Games are the art of interaction. The possibilities are fascinating. Talk about your music interests. Music can cleanse the soul. I dream of playing guitar by the beach. What else is there to talk about? Talk about your cats. Talk about cats. Cats are so cute. They are indeed very cute. Is there more stuff I can talk about? Hello, hold on. Is that everything? We talked quite a bit. I gotta go. Okay, bye. Are we still gonna argue? Like any healthy relationship? Let's stop. We don't argue. We can talk it out. It doesn't have to be this way. No arguing. Hug it out, guys. Hug it out. It's okay. Everything's okay. She still likes to tell me all the troubles in her daily life like she used to, I believe. Okay, this time I put the phone down. My boss got mad at me. Go sit next to her. Go comfort her. Don't look at your phone and give a standard response. Go sit next to her. Or invite her to the couch or something, because saying the same old answers is not, this is not put the phone down. Sit. There we go. See, this is more like it. That's what I wanted, right? You gotta comfort her. It's not over. What happened? Sometimes women just want someone to sit there and listen to them, you know? I know she can handle all of these things by herself, but I won't leave her to do it alone. I want to be a good listener, someone she can share everything with. When you get closer, you start to notice flaws you didn't see at first. Troubles always arise between couples. Okay, instead of doing it yourself, clean up together, right? You look tired. Go and get rest. I'll take care of this. Relationships should rely on mutual understanding, not changing who you are. Relationships can only last if each person respects the other. Time goes by. I still missed something. I know there's something that I missed. It was the movie. I missed the movie. I swear, we're just gonna go back and do the movie. Yeah, I didn't take you to the right movie. Everything else was right. Oh, and I messed up the talking too. Oh no. I did everything else right. Hold on, wait. We can go for the perfect ending. I've never shared my feelings like this before. I just want you to know how I feel. I hope that our next 3 years will be better. Happy anniversary. Aww. I mean, hey, not every relationship is gonna be perfect. And so, like, you know, there are some qualities of tolerance when it comes to a relationship, but at the end of the day, right? There has to be a mutual understanding of an emotional connection for it to actually blossom into anything. So now I'm really curious. There are still a couple things that I missed out on, right? There are 2 of these that I don't have. Let's go figure out how to see her favorite movie, because I want to get the perfect ending. Can I just like all of her posts? Is this too creepy? Ah, okay. I had to go see the tweet before she sent the text, and then this will pop up. Okay. Now we're gonna go see Sherlock Holmes Cat. I'm a big fan. Yes, thank you. There we go. I've read all the novels. Is it normal for a guy to go social media stalking and try and figure out what the significant other likes first? Finally, the day of our date. It was great, although it was different from the original. But I can tell that the director put his heart and soul into it and tried to make it feel similar to the original in ways. So what's next? Hot pot! And then there's one more thing I need to figure out, which is this part. How much other stuff can I talk about with her? Right? What other stuff can I highlight? The cat highlights, the music highlights? Music can cleanse the soul. I dream of playing guitar on the beach. Yeah? Gaming. Games are the art of interaction. The possibilities are fascinating. Talk about cats. Cats are so cute. Cats heal everything. Is there anything else here that I can interact with? Or is this like one of those don't hang up conversations? If I just don't say I gotta go, are we gonna keep going? Because I feel like with a relationship like this, conversations could go on forever. Is there anything else I can interact with here? Because I do feel like the last thing I want to say here is I gotta go. You want to keep the conversation going for as long as... Oh, scroll wheel! Key? Heart. Ah. One should work hard for a wonderful life. Life is short. You should cherish the time with your loved ones. Heart. I want to be a husband who doesn't break his wife's heart. I want to be a supportive wife. I didn't know I could use my scroll wheel. I want to be an indie game developer, making something that can be called a work of art. We don't just talk about our lives and hobbies, but also our hopes and dreams. We are soulmates. Cute. Okay, I think I did it right this time. Those were the only two things I missed. Now we will obtain the perfect ending after these two stop arguing with each other and hug it out, because disagreement is necessary, but it does not have to always end poorly. It could always end like this is fine. Okay. Time goes by so fast. It's already been 3 years since we met. 3 years ago, we met at a game jam. You came over to talk to me. When it comes to games, we've always been able to talk forever. We discussed the theme of the game jam, and then we just kept going. We started chatting more after that. Gradually, you became the one I talked to most. Do you still remember our first date? We watched my favorite movie, and you took me out for hot pot. I guess you did some research, huh? I didn't think you'd have prepared so much for our date. It was really sweet. Do you remember the first time we held hands? That was a beautiful night. You gently held my hand in silence. That was how we began. We had more time to get to know each other afterward. Talked about what hobbies we had in common and shared everything about our lives. Like soulmates, we talked about our dreams and plans, things that were deeper in our hearts. Though we have a good time together, sometimes we fight. But we always manage to forgive each other. Those fights give us opportunities to know each other more deeply. I hope you always be there as a listener for me. You've always been such a great one. You always listen to all my little troubles. We're not perfect, but I'm glad we know how to balance our relationship. We can rely on each other equally. Aww. I've never shared my feelings like this before. I never imagined that you'd put our story in a game jam. I can't read. I'd never imagined that you'd put our story into a game or use it to propose to me at a game jam like where we first met. Aw, that's cute. Thank you for everything you do for me. I hope you'll continue to cherish me for the rest of your life. And again, I will. Aww. Alright, what have we learned today? That I'm a poor person in a relationship. Oh no. I'd make for a terrible... I'd be a terrible... Happy Valentine's Day for the rest of you, and happy Singles Awareness Day. I mean, just, it's okay to be single. Know how to take care of your significant other and yourself in a relationship. It is very important. Very important. Thank you all for sticking around for that. I'm not gonna go through the other stories. We already spent a good hour on this. I feel like it would take me forever to get through the rest of it just because I'm terrible at this.